What's going on, everyone? It's JVH here and welcome back for another video. Today we are actually at Art of Animation Resort and we are actually going to do a little resort hopping, maybe go here, and then of course also we'll head over to Pop Century because they're right next door. I'm super excited to come back here because the last time we stayed at this resort was back in July of 2019. So this was like before the pandemic even happened, and this was also before the Skyliner was put in. And it was so much fun. I love that trip. We stayed at the Lion King suite. I think I have a couple videos on that. It's before I really took off with vlogging back then, but we did stay there, so I'm excited to give you just probably a resort tour today of here and Pop Century. So anyways, let's get going. Hope you enjoy this video. Alrighty, and then of course the grand marquee out front has all the different characters, Lightning McQueen. Of course we have Ariel, we have Nemo, and we have Simba. So I like the front of this resort. This is like my favorite resort to stay at. It's just such a nice, beautiful resort, and it's great with like everything animation. So we'll go inside, I'll show you everything. So let's get going. And right here is the bus schedule that they always have at every resort. So like I said, for Epcot and Hollywood, they want you to use the Skyliner, which is really nice about staying at these resorts here and of course Pop Century, is that you can take the Skyliner. And right here, this is where all the buses are, so to go to all the other parks and as well as Disney Springs. Alrighty, and here we are inside. Oh, I can smell that delicious smell that they smell. It smells so nice in here. I just love the artwork on the wall as it goes from artwork, and then it goes to ink and paint way down at the end. So right here is the course. It's like an artist palette. So, and this is where you would check in right here as well. So yeah, it's just a beautiful resort. It's filled with so much colors. So over here they have a waiting area, so kids can watch cartoons, watch Mickey cartoons while mom and dad are checking in, or just, you know, just hanging out and just want to wait. Alright, and this is such a big mural that has all these different artworks and some early artworks of like their Timon. But as we get closer down, it starts switching to color, which will be right here at ink and paint. Alright, and right here is, of course, right here is where you go out to the transportation. Take everything for the buses. Alright, and right here they have a little calendar that tells you what all activities are happening throughout the resort, so always make sure you check and see what you can do. But as you can see right here is of course the mural that's filled all with color now as we get into the ink and paint. So it's so cool. One thing I really like about the resort is this nice chandelier that has like all artwork of all different the films, which is really cool. Alright, and then over here is the Pixel Play arcade right down over there, and then the bathrooms are right down here in the corner. Alright, but next let's make our way inside the ink and paint shop. Alright, I'm going to show you some of this merch. Here is, they have the Spirit jersey and they have the ears. So this is like resort specific merch that you can find. And here they have a nice little tumbler as well. So here they have a nice little mug as well. They have some kids shirts as well. And they have some more stuff over here. So here's a really cool ornament of Ariel. And then here they have I'm assuming this looks like a magnet. Yep, they have a magnet. They have beach towels. They have more shirts over here, like a little activity book. Here's like more kids shirts right there, but there's the adult shirt that they have right there as well. But you can find all your typical Disney merch here, like at all the resorts with stuffies and plushes and snacks. Looks like we got Easter Mickey here already, as we're getting closer to Easter, but it's soon Valentine's Day. And here's all the 2024 merch. Here's more. I did see this at Disney Springs, so they do have it there as well. But it's really cool. I like the design of this here. It has like all the different park icons on it, like the lounge fly. Lots of lounge flies. So, of course, all adult t-shirts and kids t-shirts. Alright, and they do have the play in the park merch right down here as well. Seen this at Disney Springs as well. Alrighty, so now let's go into Landscape of Flavors. So this is where is the food court is. It's such a big area, because look how huge it is. It's such a big food court. Alright, here's some of the menu items that they do have. So we're gonna get something for lunch, but they have some, of course, exclusive, desserts. Like there, they have Lion King and, of course, Lightning McQueen right there. And they do have breakfast as well. I always like trying the waffle bounty platter. That's such a good breakfast. It comes with so much food for the price. But right there, if you need, of course, scan for your QR code to do a mobile order. We probably might do a mobile order, but yeah. Alrighty, here, of course, the mobile cups. You get the cups. So, like I said, this is what they look like. I think they just changed them again. So $21.99. It's always recommend getting these because it's for your whole stay, for your whole entire stay. So definitely get one of those. And of course they have, drinks and other options you can get. They have some baked goods over here as well. But so much. Alright, looks like right there they do have the mini kitchen sink sundae, which is choice of vanilla or chocolate. Ice cream with hot fudge, marshmallow, strawberry, bubble pearls, whipped cream, and strawberry whoopie pie. That's a lot. But yeah, they have exclusive desserts here. Alrighty everyone, so I came and got a little something to eat for lunch here, so let's go ahead and dig in. Alrighty, so I just got the cheddar cheeseburger with fries. You can also get applesauces as well, so that is what I just got. Just a standard, meal. Alright, but normally at the food court here, they just have, like standard, like cheeseburgers, pizza, typical, stuff you would see around here. So it's basically all around the same resorts. They have the same type of food. But the desserts are actually what are, sometimes exclusive right now. They have different ones, but yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and eat this. And yeah, then we'll maybe walk around the resort more. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just like I said, standard burger. Not anything like too special, but yeah, it's still good. Gets the job done. Alrighty everyone, so we finished eating lunch and now we come outside and now we're gonna walk around the resort. Alrighty, and right here is the directory of the resort when you come out of Animation Hall, and to the right will be Cars Land, to the left Lion King, and then towards the back, of course, is Little Mermaid area. But right in front where we're at will be Finding Nemo area. Alright, right here is, of course, the Finding Nemo section with the big wave pool that they have right here. So it's so nice. Alright, and right here they have some more, activities that they have. Fisher Friends Aquariums, that's Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, 2:30 to 3:30. And that's $8 plus tax per guest. They have a dance class. And they have Artists of Animation where you can follow along and paint your own masterpiece. Kind of similar, I think, to the one over at Animal Kingdom at Rafiki's Planet Watch. And they also have a character hunt as well. Alright, right here is the drop-off bar. So that's an outdoor bar that they have that you can go. But we're going to actually make our way over to the Cars area first and walk around first, because that's the first area. You go to the right, and then after that we'll go to the left, which will be, of course, Lion King and the Little Mermaid. Alright, but here we are at, of course, welcome to Radiator Springs. So right here is the Cars area. Alright, but as we continue along, of course, here we have, of course, Doc Hudson right here at the front. As you make your way right into the Cars area. Of course, though, this is probably like the closest we have to like a Cars Land. Like, you know, Cars Land is at California, at Disney's California Adventure. So this is probably the closest that we have to that. But yeah, it's just a really cool area to be. So here is the Cozy Cone Motel area, like right there with the lobby. But in there is, that's actually where you would go to, of course, one of the cars pool area. And over here we have Luigi's Tires. Alright, so right here we have Luigi. And right here is one of the entrances to, of course, you know, to go to the rooms on that side. Alright, so right here is a better view of the pool area. It's a smaller pool. The biggest pool is, of course, at the Finding Nemo section. There is also another pool area at Little Mermaid. Lion King's the only one that does not have a pool. But yeah, so it's a nice little pool. Alright, here's Fillmore's Organic Fuel. Right there he is. And then, of course, over here is the Wheel Well Motor Hotel. So right there, of course, that's another entrance to this building right here. And of course, we have Sally and Lightning McQueen out front. Right here we have Mater as well for his Tow Mater Towing and Salvage, and that will be to enter this building as well. So, alright everyone, so now we're actually going to walk back towards the way we came, towards the Finding Nemo area, and we'll do the Finding Nemo area next, out here out of the Cars area. Alright, actually we're going to do the Finding Nemo area last, because we're going to do the walk over to Pop Century, and then we're going to take part of the Skyliner later. So let's just keep going. We'll go to Lion King area next, then Little Mermaid, and then of course then we'll go back to Finding Nemo. Alright, so here we're approaching the Lion King side. So like I said, this is the side that we stayed at, this section during our trip back in 2019. It was July of 2019. So I love this area, because the rooms, they have lots of family suites in this area. So it looks like right here they have a little fire pit area. Alright, but we'll keep going this way, because this is the building we were in over here, I believe, when we were here, which was the building here to the left. That's where we were at. And then, of course, right over here, you see Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa right there, which is so cool. Of course, as we continue this way, this is where Scar and the hyenas are in the elephant graveyard. But we were making our way now back, of course, towards the Little Mermaid area. Such a nice, beautiful day out today. It's not too hot. I would say it's in like maybe upper 50s, 60, low 60s today. So it's a nice day today. So here we're approaching, of course, the Little Mermaid area. building has, of course, King Triton on this side. And then, of course, over there, of course, like I said, there is a pool back here as well. Right, here's a better area of the pool area. Like I said, this is a smaller pool area. But here's where it is right here. Of course, as I was going past King Triton right here, they have Sebastian right here. And of course, on the other side, that building is where Ursula stands out front there. Alrighty, and with these areas back here at the Little Mermaid, so I heard the back here, this is where they have like standard rooms. So I know the other like buildings like Lion King, Finding Nemo, and Cars, they all actually have the family suites, because when we stayed back here in 2019, we did stay in one of the suites, and it can hold up to 6 people, but back here is the standard rooms with, I think, like 2 queen size beds, or with the folding down, kind of like the ones that the All Stars, where, yeah, so they just basically can sleep up to 4 people. Alright, and right here we have is, of course, Ariel here as the center piece here of the attraction right here. But of course, it's like with all the fish around her, so this is probably from the under the sea scene right here. So I hope to stay back here like this. I never stayed back this far before, but of course Ariel is one of my favorite Disney princesses since I was younger, and still is. She's definitely my favorite. I saw of course the new movie with Haley Bailey, and she did a phenomenal job. She really sounded like Ariel, and it was so good. Even Melissa McCarthy, she did a great job as, of course, as Ursula as well. The whole cast just did such a great job. Of course, now we'll make our way back towards Finding Nemo, and we'll show you the Finding Nemo area, and then we'll get ready and probably head over to Pop Century for a bit, and then maybe do the Skyliner. Alright, here's a better look of Ursula right here. Alright, so now we are in the Finding Nemo sections. Right there are all the birds. I don't know if we'll go off the same line, but I think they don't go as often as they used to, because I think it's probably because everybody got annoyed with it. But yeah, so right here is, of course, the big pool here at Finding Nemo. So this is the biggest pool here on the property, here on the resort, here at Art of Animation. Other two, of course, at Cars and Little Mermaid, are of course smaller. But yeah, it's such a cool pool, and it's a great, nice big area. This area is, of course, the preferred area as well, and they have family suites here too. Okay, right here we have Crush with Dory. Back here, of course, they have a nice little kids area, swimming area. Has Nemo and Marlin right there inside the kelp there, and of course they have all the other kids around there as well. So this is a nice kids area. Alright, here's a nice little kids area that they can play in right here. It has Squirt over there. Alrighty, so now we are approaching the walkway. This is the pathway that connects Art of Animation and, of course, Pop Century Resort together, and this is where also you can take the Skyliner as well to go to Epcot, Hollywood Studios, or if you want to go to the Riviera or any of the other connecting Skyliner resorts as well. Alright, so it does board from here. It will take you to the Caribbean Beach Resort, and that main like terminal area, then you would have to transfer to go to either Hollywood or Epcot, I believe. Alright everyone, so now we are approaching the Pop Century side here at these Valley Resorts. So we'll go back then and we'll ride the Skyliner then. But let's go explore now Pop Century. Alright, so we of course currently are right there, right near the bridge. So these are this resort I stayed at quite a few times. It's definitely, I like this resort as well, so let's get going. here we are approaching, of course, the decades, all the decades. That's what's nice about this resort, is features all different decades throughout history, so which is really cool. Alright everyone, of course last time I stayed here at Pop Century Resort was actually back in, of course, December of 2020. I believe it was when we came down for Christmas time. That was like still when the pandemic was going on. Of course, I do have some videos on the channel when we were down here during that time. But we also were here. That was the year where originally we were supposed to go to Disney that year in May, but then the pandemic cut everything closed. So then we moved our trip to like September, October, and we still stayed at Pop Century. But we did a quick little trip for a couple days in December 2020. We still stayed at Pop Century. Like I said, this is another great resort. I said all the values I think are the best resort. I mean, I know they are the cheapest, but depends what type of person you are. Like I said, I'm normally a person that will just get up at the park in the morning and stay all day to the evening. So I'm an all day kind of park person. So it really depends on just where your lack of sleeping wise and everything. Like I said, it's always good to take a day off and then explore the resort and even do stuff like this, resort hopping, as well. But let's keep going. Right, here is a big can of Play-Doh right here. This is on the other building, adjacent to the Jungle Book with Blue and Mowgli on the other side. That's to enter this building. Alright, so here I want to show you a little bit of the pool up close a little bit here. So right here is the biggest pool here at Pop Century, so showing you a little bit right here what it looks like. So yeah, right here is the Pedals Bar. This is their outdoor bar that they have that you can go to for the big kids. And it looks like the pool bar does have some few snacks that you can try. They have like the Mickey ice cream sandwiches or the pretzel. It's not the Mickey pretzel, but it's still a pretzel. Alrighty, so before we continue walking more around the resort, so I just showed you, of course, the 50s and 60s area. So we're actually going to go inside and show you around a bit inside for a bit, and then we'll go continue back outside. Alright, so we'll enter Classic Hall. So as we come in from outside, of course we have the bathrooms over there, and of course the fast forward arcade. So this layout is just similar to Art of Animation. Alright, so right here is of course the main lobby. It has a lot of different mobilia from all the decades, as you can see. It looks like it just did get refurbished because it looks kind of a little different than the last time I was here, because that was back in 2020, so it's like 4 years later, about 4 years. So yeah, I just like to look at all this stuff. So much to look at. Of course, up there is of course the Mickey phone, the classic Mickey phone. Here is the kids zone, so where they can watch TV stuff while everybody's getting checked in. So I just wanted to show you where that was at. But right here is of course the front desk, check in. Alrighty, and then here is everything Pop. So this is everything shopping and dining. So we'll go in here. So like I said, similar to, they have the store right up front here. Of course, first, of course, the food court is back that way, which we will go back that way then. I'll just show you guys around a little bit here. Of course, have basically all the Disney merch. Alright, but here is of course the resort specific merch. So we got Mickey on a shirt, we got some decade ears, we got a hoodie, and we got, looks like we got a kid shirt and adult shirt, and it looks like we got a water bottle. Alright, so we're entering the food court area right here. So it's about the same size almost as Art of Animation. Alrighty, so we came out of the store right now and the food court. I'm just going to go back out here, show you where the transportation is. And of course, we're all down through there, as you can see. So if you ever take the buses to go to, of course, any of the parks, you can definitely go and take them. Alrighty, so now that we came out here and I'll show you where the transportation is here, let's go keep exploring around the resort. Alright, of course, right over there is, of course, where you would get shuttle drop off for any of the for airport, stuff like that, Uber, stuff like that. That's normally where you drop off. Now that's where you would go into the main lobby and checking in, and they have luggage assistance available over there as well. Alright everyone, so we are continuing our tour now of Pop Century. So we're going to go to the right as we come out of the food court area, and we're going to go that way first. Alright, so we actually are going to be entering the 50s area. So the 60s area is the main area, and then after that we'll go back and we'll see the 70s, 80s, and 90s areas as well. Alright, and of course we got some like bowling on either side, like got bowling pins on either side of the buildings, but they have like old records, probably like the jukebox. And I forgot this is where they have Lady and the Tramp over here. So here we have Tramp right here. This is where you would enter this side of this building. Alright, here's one of the pool areas. So the pool is like a bowling pin, but it's a smaller pool area. And right there is like the dog house that they have. But right over here is where Lady is. So this is where you would go into this side of this building, adjacent to where Tramp is. Alright, so I'm just walking around the 50 sections right now. So over here they have like a nice little jukebox that they have that you would see in stores, like probably restaurants. See, right here it is. That's really cool. Alright, so now we came back the way we came, and so right here is, of course, the outside of where the food court is. They have all the 70s, 80s, 90s, all the logos, out front here. But we're gonna make our way to the other sections. Alright, over here you can take a picture with Goofy over here and his car right there. And they have another fire pit right here, of course, as well. That you could do in case you ever want to roast marshmallows or anything like that, or just stay by the fire. Alright, and I believe this area is the 70s era. So I see we have, like the moon rings type things. So they have that as well. Because this is the one that has, of course, there's the big giant Mickey phone and the big wheel. So the big wheel's on this side of the building, and of course Mickey phone's on the other side of that building. So I really like this section of the resort. I like being close to the Mickey phone. I used to have one of those. I forget if my grandmother used to have one of those phones. I know back home there was a antique store that did sell, that phone that you could buy, because it's such a great phone. Like I said, if I ever find it, I would definitely try to get one just to keep it and add it to my collection. Alright, and over here you can actually play Twister if you want to play Twister. They have the spinner right there. So I remember playing Twister when I was younger. Alrighty, but now we're making our way to the 80s section. It's a nice little walking trail. They have like 80s over here, and there's the Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head over there. One thing I forgot to mention is throughout the pathway you will find some trivia that has happened, you know, throughout the years. So be on the lookout for different trivias when you're taking a lot of these paths around the resort. Alright, but as we approach the 80 section, of course they have, you know, Rubik's Cubes, of course, on the side of each building. And it looks like they have like the Pac-Man as well, because that was big during this time. But we're getting closer to the 90s area, which is my era that I grew up in. Alright, here's like an old cassette player by Sony. That's on this side of the building. And then of course they do have another pool back here, because the 90s era is the middle section that they have, like an old laptop, because like right here is supposed to be like a keyboard that's all across the ground here. Of course on the other side is where Roger Rabbit has, because that movie came out around that time frame. So on that side of that building's where you would go in and you'll see Roger Rabbit. Alright, as we're getting close to the 90s section, like I said, 90s, I was born in 90, so I was like right on the year 90s started. So yeah, so we're gonna get closer here. I'll show you what the 90s section is as well. As you see, it's keeping it real. We got hip hop as well. Alright, and of course here is like a very old laptop, and it's cool how they have it right here. This is where you would enter the 90s building right here. Like I said, I love the 90s. The 90s was a great era. I personally think it's like the best. It was one of the best eras to be in, because there's so much nostalgic, you know, growing up in the 90s. Definitely drop a like or a comment below if you're a 90s baby like me. You can still drop a like and a comment even if you're not a 90s baby, but I'm just saying, if anybody's grew up in the 90s, let me know. I said, one thing that I do wish that what the resorts would offer is that you could like actually like live at the resorts for like, you know, like a month lease that they would do. You know, that would be really cool. Some of the rooms that they would do, I know at like some other hotels, I think some of them in, like I remember Ocean City, New Jersey, they do some things like that. I think that would be definitely, you know, definitely be really cool if Disney would do that one day, because I would probably jump on that probably within a heartbeat, because it would be cool just to stay here like every day. Alrighty, so we are actually going back now, and we are actually going to make our way to the Skyliner. Alright, so this line I actually had to stop because in 1979, the nuclear accident at 3 Mile Island causes over 100,000 people to evacuate. Health food sales total over $1 billion. The reason why I want to stop at this one is because I was not too far from where I lived back in Pennsylvania from 3 Mile Island. I lived kind of very close, so just I know that like if anything would have happened in the future to 3 Mile Island, I think our safe area was at Park City Mall in Lancaster, PA. But yeah, I just wanted to share that little fact. Alrighty everyone, so now we are going to of course take the Skyliner, so I hope you enjoyed the ride on that. I'm not going to show you the full ride, but I'll probably have a video of the full ride that I'll post like in a separate video, but let's go. Here we go. It's so nice. Here we go. The best part, the launch. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's always the launch and then coming in hot.
Ladies, gentlemen, and islanders of all ages, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We're flying to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Alright, so we made our way to Hollywood Studios right there. So we'll say hi to it, and now let's go back, and we'll go back to the main terminal area for the Skyliner, because we're just doing the resort hopping today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Epcot International Gateway, Disney's Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
Alright, so apparently the line for Epcot is actually really long, so I'm actually going to skip going to the Epcot side. It'll come a different day, but I did do the Hollywood side, so we'll do that another day. Alright, it is probably because that Magic Kingdom is only open until 4:30 tonight, so I think there's either a private event. I don't think it's an after-hours event, I think, when I was looking, but yeah, so it's basically, that's probably why these other parks are being more busy tonight, because Epcot I think is open until 9 or 10, same with Hollywood. Alright everyone, so we made it back now to Art of Animation, so we're gonna about be done here soon. So it was nice that I actually got to do kind of like a sunset ride on the Skyliner, which is really pretty. Like the sun's still going down, but it's getting closer to evening. So yeah, it was such nice, finally do this. Like I said, I'm looking forward to do this in more videos. I'll do a lot more resort hopping videos that I like to do because I never really done them before, so it'd be great to see and finally do that. So there will be more coming. But alrighty everyone, well I hope you enjoyed this video today, coming along with me for the first kind of resort hopping video. So we went to both resorts. We went to Art of Animation and of course Pop Century, because they are both right next door. So if you want to see more resort videos, I do have some tours of course of all three All-Stars, music, movies, and sports, which sports was just the recent one I did when I came down here this past November. So you can check those videos out, check more Disney content that I have on my channel, and of course there's going to be more coming soon. So till then guys, I'm JBH, and of course until the next adventure, I will see you all real soon. See yas.